just a little more work and kind of save yourself some time. So don't listen to me here. I might put this at the beginning of the video. Go ahead and do the back wheels first before you dive into the fronts. All right, boys, today, got the TE sitting here, painted, everything's cut and polished, all that good stuff. Shout out Justin again for helping with that. We're gonna ceramic coat these bad boys, of course. G-Technic, of course. C5 wheel armor going on here. We're gonna coat these the old-fashioned way. Some people like spray them and stuff, and I kind of want to try that and dive into it. But I got some Corvette parts sitting in the paint booth right now, so I don't have access to that. So just gonna knock this out the old-fashioned way really quick. Just got a little applicator it comes with. I only use this on the wheels. When I'm doing a car, I use the little block and stuff, but it's gonna be really hard to get in those areas. Actually comes with these little pads, but I noticed they do have some lint to them occasionally, so I try not to use those either. They do work and get the job done. We're just gonna do it this way because it's what I like to do. We'll take our thing, make sure it's clean first, and we're going to dab this on the end where we're going to be using it the most. If you are using another bottle, go ahead and check back over this thing. Make sure you don't get any crystals off of the bottle, like dried or something. I do got 1 or 2 on this corner. Knock those out, and I'm going to start from the inside and work my way to the center and in there. I'll start at the valve stem so you have a place where you know you started at. This is super cool, guys. This is super freaking cool. Ceramic coating is cool, yes, but I'm mainly talking about having freaking TEs and doing TEs. Very random, we got TEs. I had these back in high school on my E46 M3. We did have those in that car. It's freaking sick. I absolutely loved it. I'll try to find some picture and drop it in here for you guys to show you what my first car was. Super freaking cool. Well, technically that was my second car. Third vehicle, but second car. This right here in one motion going across the front of the spoke. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I go back over it, I'm going to do the opposite and go back in there and get them just like this. We're also going to coat the back of these wheels because we don't want the barrels to be all brake dusty and stuff. We want them to be protected. And it's kind of the same method of doing the cars. If you watch my videos, if you watch any other ceramic videos, same method we're using on the car here. What we're going to do is take one of these microfibers, a brand new one. I don't like to use ones that have already been used. This is a coating removal towel from Rag Company or IGL Coatings, one of the two. They're green rags, what I use for everything. Super good. Fold this in a little quarter right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start wiping this stuff off. You're just gonna be kind of gentle. All you're doing is leveling this coating so you don't see any streaks. These wheels being a black color, you will notice the streaks a lot, so definitely need to watch out for that and be careful. And I'm kind of going to switch. I'm going to switch to this other towel. Use this bad boy. This thing is really good at getting in all these cracks and crevices. Make sure we don't have any mistakes here, guys. That's what we want to make sure of. No mistakes. So remember, you always want 2 rags when doing ceramic coating. That rag is getting the majority of it off, but you want to make sure that you don't take the stuff that rag took off and put it back on other places on the wheel. That's why we're going back over this with a second fresh rag. Kind of usually always use those green rags like I was saying, but I'm kind of feeling this really fluffy one. I'll drop a link for all this stuff down below in the description, but this one might be good, guys. This might be it. So I figure while we're here, we can go and give you a little insight on what we did to these wheels. So we picked up these wheels. These were previous track wheels. I did buy them used, not new, because I got them locally for a good deal from a guy that parts out a bunch of BMWs and all that stuff. You got another guy that does a performance shop in Charleston. But anyway, so got these wheels. They were track wheels, pretty beat up really bad. So we stripped all of the paint off completely. And I went to town on finding a color that would complement the car. I went through bronze, I went through silver, I went through everything here. I went through a bunch of different options of trying to figure out what I wanted. Anthracite, went with like a satin black. I went with so many colors. And then I thought about it and kind of put these up to the car because they were black when we got them. They were like a faded kind of satin black almost, but they were supposed to be gloss black. But anyway, they were on there like that. And I was looking at them and I was like, you know, that kind of complements the trim on my car pretty good. The black shadow line trim and just the carbon and everything. I was like, that complements that really good actually. So I took it upon myself to find a cool color that looked kind of what I was going for. It gave me some, you know, pearl, gave me some pop like I like and like I wanted, and also checked all the other boxes of being kind of dark and just kind of fitting in, not being too flashy and everything. And then these ended up being really flashy, but hey, this is the base color we started with was tuxedo black off of a Ford. If you're familiar with that color, it comes on all the platinum trucks and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you can get it in something if you order it. It doesn't have to be a platinum vehicle, but Comes from Ford, factory color, and we started tweaking it. I've dropped some video, or you already saw the paint we did, what all we did to it. It's pretty good, pretty good. I was super happy with what I did. Color is gonna be great. I'm super excited to get it on the car. See these things in the car. So I'm usually not a wash guy. Like I usually, you know, not that I don't like to wash my stuff. I just hate like touching the paint. I know it gets scratches and et cetera, but believe it or not, I'm really excited to wash these. I don't know why. I'm just excited to wash these. I'm very excited to clean them. So that's coming soon. We'll do a new little video on the M3. It's really coming together, guys. Super exciting about the M3 coming together. Everything's coming to fruition, coming to what I wanted slowly but surely. And it could have been done faster, but I just had a bunch of other projects going on, and I kind of just took my time with it, and I'm really happy I did. Carried out the build, you know, and it's still not even done. We're not even halfway done. We do have more parts on order that I'm going to surprise you guys with. Some other parts that I have sitting over there. Haven't even showed you guys yet or shared with you. I'm keeping some secrets over here. Should have waited for my stickers to come in for the back right here, but it'll be fine. We can still pop these off, put the new ones on at the same spot. We're gonna be good. Getting to the back of the wheel, I'm kind of just going everywhere with it, if that makes sense. I'm going in kind of the still same crosshatch pattern. Making sure I get all this stuff really good, because this is where most of the brake dust is gonna be. And it's not where you can clean every time unless you take your wheels off every time you clean them, which is what some people do, and that's freaking awesome. But for me, I don't do that every time. Car didn't really get that dirty though unless it's a track day. I will after a track day. I will. Now I will take them off after a track day. I will. But other than that, I usually just leave them on and clean them. So we want to make sure we coat this barrel and the backside of this wheel very good to ensure that none of the brake dust sticks. I mean, it's still going to stick a little bit, but we want to protect it as much as we can. Hopefully prevent as much of that sticking as we can. It's kind of my end goal here. But I'm realizing if you guys are doing this, learn from my mistake here. Do the back wheel first and then dive into the front wheel, the front of the wheel. Kind of do this a little backwards, which is fine. It's fine. I'm just wishing I would have done it a little differently, because I think I might get some like like ceramic on the front again, so I'm gonna have to wipe those and hope it comes out decently and levels really good, which is fine. It's just a little more work and kind of save yourself some time. So don't listen to me here. I might put this at the beginning of the video. Go ahead and do the back wheels first before you dive into the front. Okay, so two things I wanted to note here. On this bottle right here, if you're going to reuse it, actually, I didn't even use a quarter of the bottle. Like I said, I had a quarter left. There's now about half a quarter. So yeah, but anyway, on this right here, take and wipe that before you put this cap back on if you plan on using this stuff. That way it helps it to not crystallize, and it helps it to just not dry up and get that stuff in your rag and really create scratches, which is what we don't want to do here, guys. We do not want scratches. A little recap here on the wheels. So went ahead and ceramic coating them. Whenever you do this, if you did the method that I did and you do the back last, just make sure you wipe over the front face of them all again. Make sure you just check it over really good. Make sure there's no cloudiness, no haze. Make sure it all leveled really nicely. And you just want to check over that again one more time before you call it a day. The wheels are coated front and back. We put the G-Technic C5 wheel armor on them. It's going to have to cure for like 14 hours, I think, or something like that before it sees moisture and all that stuff, which is fine, kind of, because I got to wash the car and it's on jack stands, and we go to Cars and Coffee and 6 in the morning, and it's like 1 o'clock on Friday. But anyway, so yeah, real recap, guys. Super easy to do, super simple. Just take some little patience. It's not even really that tedious. You just wipe over the whole thing, clean them really well. Make sure you wipe them very good, and you won't have a problem. The wheels look freaking phenomenal. I'm super happy with them. I'm super happy with the way I did the little lettering and everything. It looks so good. The wheels look so good. I cannot wait to see them on the car. They're gonna be freaking sick on the car, and I really just can't wait. I can't wait.